What up, Dokkaners? It is time to take our very first look at the LR Goku Blue and Vegeta Blue, who transform into LR Vegito Blue. We're going to be taking on the Transforming Cell Red Zone event. But before we do so, I want to take a look at what the unit can do. So if you guys want to jump ahead, feel free to click the time code in the description. Otherwise, stick around while we talk about this. There's a lot to unpack here. And I've been hearing some unfortunate reports regarding this character. And after taking some time to really take a look at the unit's kit, I have some fairly bad news to report as well, but that's what the showcase is all about. We're going to see if the allegations are true. So I'll get to that in a minute. Battle of Fate, Future Saga Power Beyond Super Saiyan, stats 170, plus an extra 30 to Realm of Gods Time Travelers. Super Class Allies, E plus 3, 150%. So basically, there is now an extra leader skill here. Everyone who is listed in the 170% leader skill is excluded. So the point of this is to basically allow for the standard 200% leader skill as long as the character fits one of these categories along with one of these two categories. But now, if your character that's on the team is a good guy but doesn't fit the top three categories, if they at least fit Realm of Gods or Time Travelers, they will salvage at least a 180% leader skill, which is actually pretty clever. And I like how this makes more category building, more team building, more viable. The only thing is, it's starting to get out of hand with all of the different cross-pollinations of categories, where it's starting to become quite difficult to find the sort of suitable characters that you would want on the team at certain levels. I think that this is going to involve some sort of an update in the future where it becomes easier to see which characters fall under the various levels of leader skill, but that's besides the point. Now let's take a look at what the super attacks are. Raises attack permanently, causes Colossal on the 12 key. On the 18 key, raises defense, causes Mega Colossal. Kind of wish those were reversed. Let's take a look at the passive. Entrance, animation, defense plus 100, and guards for 4 turns from the start of the turn. When there's a Future Saga category ally on the team at the start of the character's attacking turn. Unfortunately, this guard is very important, so it kind of soft locks you into having a Future Saga category ally somewhere on the team as soon as possible. Key plus 3, attacking defense plus 100, plus an additional key plus 2 per type key sphere obtained, plus an additional attacking defense plus 50, and attacks effective against all types when there's a Realm of Gods category enemy, plus an additional defense plus 150, high chance to dodge as the first attacker in a turn, plus an additional attack plus 100, defense plus 50%, and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack as the second or third attacker in a turn. Launches an additional super when key is 20 or more. So I'm going to just save you some time and let you know that basically the main problem with this unit is that pre-transformation, you're not exactly dealing with the best of circumstances. This unit doesn't have a whole lot in its kit. I mean, it does, but at the same time, it's not really amounting to much in the way that we wanted. And I think one of the main reasons for that is the simple fact that the attack and defense boosting are swapped here. Had this been the other way around, I think this unit would look so different. But now that that's been established, let's take a look at the active skill. HP 70% or less starting from turn 5, or starting from turn 7 onwards when you've got a Future Saga ally or enemy on the fight. So when we transform into Vegito Blue, you basically turn into the best unit in the game. That's what this Vegito is now capable of. So let's take a look here. For the super attack, greatly raised attack and defense, causes Colossal, lowers attack and defense. For the 18 key, greatly raised attack and defense, causes Mega Colossal, and raises superclass allies defense by 50% for 1 turn. For the passive, key plus 3, attack and defense plus 250, plus an additional key plus 2 per key sphere obtained. Attacks effective against all types, reduces damage received by 30% before attacking, reduces damage received by 20%, high chance of dodging, and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack as the first attacker in a turn. Launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of launching another additional super attack as a second or third attacker in a turn, and guaranteed additional super when activating the active skill or when key is 20. Active skill activates when your HP is 50% or less facing one enemy, whose health is also 50% or less. One or the other has to happen. And if that does, then you can cause ultimate damage. Within the turn activated, you will dodge all attacks. There is no counter on this unit. There is no heal on this unit, but this unit is still very, very good. And the key is to basically get to this point. That is the ultimate objective of your Goku Vegeta Blue, but the trick is to get there. So in terms of a hidden potential build, after a lot of thought and denial, I gotta say, folks, you're not gonna like this. The best build is a full dodge, and I know that that sounds crazy, but it is. Critical is not needed because, again, the main objective here is to just survive until you transform. When you transform into Vegito Blue, you've already got attacks effective against all types, so that basically reduces the need for critical. Then, in terms of additional, sure, you want additional, so you can raise those stats, but if this 12 key were a defense boost, then the additional would be far more important. But the fact that it isn't basically means once per turn, you're only raising your defense permanently, and that's not going to be enough after your guard runs out. So your main defense after your guard runs out is going to be dodge, and you've got a 50% chance to dodge in slot 1, but that might not always be enough. So if you supplement that with some extra dodge, you will have a better chance of surviving and getting to the point where you can transform. to the Vegito Blue. Remember, you have to fall below 70% health. So you can get a couple, you know, nicks and bruises here and there, but you can't be getting hit with super attacks on this guy because he's going to get you killed. So that is why I think the best build is dodge. And I hate to admit it, when I do my Rainbow Showcase, I will be going full dodge. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about how to build this character. Now, in terms of Link buddies, we're going to be bringing some of the best Link buddies we can. We're going to bring some nice support allies to help facilitate all of this stuff. So we're going to be bringing the LR gods. We're also going to be bringing Tech Vegito Blue for the transformation, because Vegito Blue, when he transforms, I'm going to be bringing the Tech TOR Vegito Blue. The reason why I'm bringing him and not the LR is because I want to have some defense liability on the team so that we can actually execute this transformation. I'm a little concerned that the team might be too good, so I'm bringing a whole bunch of units with some pretty glaring weaknesses defensively. So that's why we've got the double tech units to accompany these guys. The friend unit is also at 55% with a couple of links and a focus on critical on the skill orbs, but this is all that we've got. So this is going to be a pretty decent showcase. We're going to see what this unit is capable of. Against Transforming Cell, we will have to use some Whis, we will have to use some Bulmas. Whatever we can do to transform, that's the most important thing. We got 2 supports on the back end and 1 tank to minimize support at all. So let's just jump in. Let's see how we do.
Let's do this.
Transforming Cell is the boss we're going to be taking on, and we do have... All right, perfect. We got the rotations exactly as we need them. Let me turn off animation skip so you guys can watch this. And here we go. Enjoy the movie.
We Saiyans have no limits.
Let's charge together at full power.
All right, that is the intro. And now we will start with... I'm going to put this unit to slot 1 because this unit has the dodge ability, so I would like to have that for the first two attacks. Then we will have the Tech Vegito Blue. Thankfully, these two do share these two do share some nice links, and we have the support from the Goku Black. Goku Black's support is going to help that Vegito Blue because his ki is a major problem. And we got some nastiness at the end. I hope we don't lose already. All right, so we're starting out with a 3.6 million attack stat. Double 55%, 200% leader skill. All right, so the damage is fairly minimal because we're running this guy in slot 1. Slot 1, this unit's primary goal is to defend. Slot 2 and 3, you get more offense. Sort of like the 8-year anniversary LRs, the Spirit Bomb Z, Spirit Bomb GT. They get the extra offensive capabilities in the slot 2, whereas slot 1 is meant for something else. All right, so he didn't super early, which means he could potentially super this guy or the Goku Black. And if either one happens, I think we actually just lose, because I think it's too soon. Like, we just don't have enough stats under our belt. We got some nice boosting from the Tech Vegito though. All right, so no super there. Goku Black, really don't want this guy to get hit, but he will be padding some stats before he does. Oh, we seal. Oh, okay. And we got the 3 look at that, 121,000. So that's why I brought him. I brought him because I wanted to take some damage so that we can transform.
It's pretty obvious you're not going to defeat him by yourself.
All right, so now we got the gods and the blues together. I'm gonna have the the gods go first, so that way they can do some stacking before the blues go. And I want to see what the blues can do in the slot 2 situation here. Oh boy. Okay, so let's do this, and then we'll do this. Thankfully, he's sealed, so we don't have to worry about nasty retribution. But because we have type disadvantage, we only have guard protecting us. We could take some hits here anyway. Might send us over the edge. Let's see. All right, so this guard is wasted. That's fine, though. 3.5 million attack stat for my Goku Vegeta. Again, level 1 links. That was the attack. That was the attack stacking. We didn't get a defense stack for this turn because we just didn't have enough ki. We only got 2 supers. All right, we're taking double digits. That's good. This guy's actually going to be really good for the final fight. Even though he's got type disadvantage, he will gain some significant damage reduction by the time we get there. Especially given how slow we are right now. this fight might go for quite some time, especially this first round. After 2 full turns, we've only done half. That's not normal for Cell. All right, back here. Turn 3. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have this guy go first again. I kind of need the tech Vegeta to do a little bit of stacking. So let's have Vegito Blue go second. And then we will have Zamasu Gosu go third. Zamasu Gosu will be receiving an EZA during this celebration, so they will be even better than they already are. But they do have some nice support. Not crazy good support, but enough. And I want that. Yep, 600,000. Pretty lame. You might be thinking, if you add crit, this will be more useful. Trust me, you just want this unit to survive. That's what you want. It's not about the critting, because when this unit transforms, all will be right with the world again. And we still got plenty of fight left, so this seems like we're going nowhere. Once we get enough stacking under our belt, we will be able to transform and things will amp up a little bit. Okay, good amount of stacks. He's gonna heal. I think next turn we probably clear imperfect Cell. Oh, we seal him again. Ow! Okay. Oh, we got the Bulma. Right. Yeah. We're still not ready to transform though, because it has to be turn 5. We're not there yet. We're turn 4. Okay, so let's have these guys go first. And then we will have the gods go second, followed by Goku Brek. Okay. The reason why I made all of my third slot characters Future Saga is because I'm bringing the gods. The gods are not Future Saga, so we don't get that start condition with the blues. They have to have guard as soon as possible. Otherwise, they're going to be a significant liability. So that's why, because I brought the gods for the synergy, I had to bring the Future Saga units on the back end for that extra part of the passive. And we got 2 dodges, so there you go. 50% chance to dodge kicked in twice. You love to see it. All right, first round is in the books. Finally, we're getting a little bit more serious. Here we go. Okay. So now that we're here, this dude is int. Okay. So let's have the blue guys go first again. Notice how the defense is really going nowhere for the blue guys. But we do have an ever-expanding attack arsenal. So let's just do that. Let's put Tech Vegito in the middle, and then we'll put the future Gohan in the back end. Don't super right away. And we didn't dodge. So watch how much damage this does. And it's going to lower our attack, which is great. 365,000 damage. If you don't dodge and you don't have guard, that's the sort of damage you're taking from a second stage boss. That's not good. That's why your sole objective with these units, with the blues, it hurts me to say it. You gotta go full dodge. It's true. Gotta go full dodge. Because that could have been avoided. That right there could have been avoided. All right, we got 2 stacks from the Tech Vegito Blue. This guy's actually been stacking quite well. So he is on his way to actually have a pretty comparable attack stat when we get to the LR Vegito transformation. But now we're at that point where we can. So one of our Vegitos is going to transform. Do I keep the other one as is? I suppose I could. Yep. There's the transformation. Do I want to do it? I feel like I should. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I mean, we have already seen the pitfalls of this unit getting hit. So yeah, let's go ahead and transform. Let's do it.
It's now or never, Vegeta.
It's now or never, Vegeta.
1 hour, but that's it.
His voice seems a lot higher.
I am the fusion of Vegeta and Kakarot. Vegito. And this is Vegito Blue! Yeah!
There he is, boys. Okay. So now that he's got the transformation, oh yeah, we are below 50%. So we could even use his active skill, which we don't want to do, right? So I'm going to put this guy in slot 1. When he is in slot 1, he has 30% damage reduction, 20% damage reduction, and a high chance to dodge, all in slot 1. We could give him more stuff in slot 2 in terms of offense, but we just want to survive. So I'm going to put him in slot 1. I'm going to give him all of these. And since we have overkey plus 20, he will be launching an additional super attack. I'm not even so sure if we're going to have the gods even be able to attack, but I'm going to try to have him stack just a little bit more. Let's see what happens here. Vegito could completely rip him apart on his own. So, okay, so we're at 6.6 million. Oh my God, I love this. I love this attack. 6.6 million attack stat. It is literally Vegito with double blades and double light souls, those little like orbs around, all attacking the same target. This is Sora final form from Kingdom Hearts 2. In Sora's final form, he's got 2 keyblades and he's got sparks of light that also float around him. This is just a Sora reference. And you know what? I'm all for it. Oh, he's attacking him? Oh, it's like that, huh? Watch how much this does, buddy. You see that? Double digits. Just before, we took 360,000 from this dude, and now we took a double digits. Why? Because we're Vegito. That's why. Wait, actually, how much health does he have left? By the way, guys, if I seem a little bit more on the mellow side, just understand that I have been up for all night. So I'm a little tired, but I got to crank out these videos, man. We got to get these showcases going. I will be back to 100% probably by the 100% showcases. Not before that. I got to do this, and I got to do the 55% fusion samasu and a few other videos too. All right, so we can transform here as well, and I think it is time to do it. We have seen what is wrong with this unit pre-transformation, so let's go ahead and transform. We get the same animation, the same audio. Might as well listen to it again.
1 hour, but that's it.
I love the sound effect on fixing the earring.
Fusion of Vegeta and Kakarot. Vegito. And this is VEGITO Blue! Yeah!
Okay. We got that as well. I don't want to use it because that would be overkill. So let's not use that active skill. Let's instead have Tech Vegito Blue go first. Yes, I am taking a huge risk, but I want to get this dude stacking a little bit. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to do that. You get a nice little heal there. And then we'll do this. And then we'll move on to the next fight, which is AGL Perfect Cell. So we've got all the type advantage in the world there. We're at a 10.1 million attack stat for this guy. This dude's been cranking. This dude's been grinding. Look at that. All right, so this will be a nice way to compare what a fully built up Tech Vegito Blue TUR EZA can do compared to the 55% LR. All right, so here we might as well transform because we're on turn 8 now. So the gods have lost their extra stat buff, the attack and defense plus 77. So let's just transform. Let's just go blue.
Let's do this, Vegeta!
Damn you.
This is a power greater than that of a Super Saiyan God!
I'm going to have fun destroying you.
All right. Now that they're transformed, they unfortunately do share less links. They only share 4 now. So this dude being in slot 1 still makes sense. Although here, we could arguably put the gods there, but we're going to go ahead and just keep the Vegito in slot 1. Let's go ahead and get... That's it? With only 2 AGLs and 1 rainbow, that's how much we got. That is nuts. Okay. Here we will do this. Unfortunately, we are severely lacking on ki. We are getting close to a Dokkan attack. So maybe next turn we'll use it. Oh, he's attacking right away. Okay. That actually is going to hurt. We took 200,000 there. So Cell Perfect Form does do a lot of damage. And we took 200,000 on this Vegito. So that should tell you, again, the importance of dodge. If you have dodge, that will give Vegito even some maneuverability to get out of those types of attacks. I can't get enough of these animations. Oh my god, they're so beautiful. That final form attack is my favorite. It might be my favorite attack in the entire game. The only thing that is better, in my opinion, in my mind, is probably the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta clone Kamehameha with the rotoscoping effect. After that, it's got to be this. And I'm going to call it Final Form VEGITO. I don't care. I don't care. I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan and I'm proud of it. That is Final Form right there. Oh yeah, he attacks twice. We actually might lose this. Oh!
Oh my god.
Can you super one more time so we don't die, please? Okay. Okay. Whoo! All right. Well, that's a lot of damage. I think we got to use an item, maybe? Yeah, well, nah, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna have this guy use a Dokkan attack. So Vegito Bleu will do that. Then I'll have Tech Vegito Blue do this. And then I will have Zamasu and Goku do this to trigger the Dokkan attack so that we can get a little serious.
Time to get serious.
Here we go.
Beep up, beep up, beep up.
Gonna go all out.
All right, so here we've got pretty decent synergy, 6 links in common, unfortunately level 1. And we've got a 20% support from Zamasu and Goku. So all that on top of a type neutral. Attacks effective against all types. How much are we doing? 9.4, and the music is very loud. Apologies. 9.4 million damage, no critical there, because we're at 55%. That's still pretty good. 10 million damage. Attacks effective against all types. It's like a makeshift critical, and we did some good damage there. Yep, this is gonna do nothing. Oh, we lost some defense. Oops. Okay. But that heal's gonna be really, really nice. All right, we got 2 more forms. At this point, if we end up losing, it's fine. We've pretty much seen what we needed to see. And all of the attacks are happening in slot 1. Okay. Well, it would be smarter to put the... Well, no, it's not smarter. Yeah, I'm gonna have the AGL Vegito go first. We're gonna do this. Then I'm gonna have the gods go second. Those dodge orbs would have helped, yeah, but I want to see how much this dude can tank now. We're at full health, 610,000. So, oh, he dodged. Okay, he dodged both. Take some of this final form. Do it. Do it again. Yeah. 5 million attack stat. Obviously, when you get more dupes, the attack stat will be more impressive. Also, if you had stacked more offensively before you transformed, that would have also helped. But again, you just can't take the risk because those clowns before transformation are a pretty big liability. Had they swapped around those attacks, the defense boost and the offense boost, had they swapped that around, this would have been so different. And apparently a lot of JP players are not too thrilled with the design of the Goku Blue Vegeta Blue. So is there a chance for Dokkan to swoop in and say, oh yeah, we messed up, we meant to swap the design a little bit? I don't know. All right, so we got one more turn. I'm gonna keep this guy in slot 1. We are more than secure. Does the Tech Vegeta Blue need to stack? I would love for him to stack, but at this point, We're just gonna take out the super perfect cell next turn with Vegito. It's gonna be easy. 6.6 million attack stat. One more. One more. There it is. All right. Final round. I just saw Cell's face. Poor Cell.
This is no game. Prepare yourself.
All right, so let's have this dude go first. Wow. I'm gonna use a Whis because we might not survive this turn because of the horrific orbs. Are you serious? Yeah, these are some trash orbs. I'm gonna double up because we literally know what's gonna happen. We're gonna lose. So I gotta do it. It is what it is. Let's try putting Vegito in slot 2. Putting Vegito in slot 2 will allow for an even more impressive offensive arsenal. So let's do that. Let's put the blues in slot 1. We'll put Vegito blue in slot 2. And then we will have Gowasu and Zamasu go in slot 3. Even with double Whis, if Gowasu Zamasu gets hit with a super attack, I'm actually kind of curious how much damage he would. Well, all right. Doesn't matter now. Double digits. Okay. This all ends in 1 turn, I'm guessing. Yeah, not a whole lot from this guy. This has actually been a really good showcase. We've had no standouts except for the main unit, and they've pretty much carried. And we had some, you know what? No. I'll say the other units on the team definitely helped because they allowed us to facilitate these extra abilities. Normally, you're not going to run this team, right? Because this team sucks. Defensively, humongous liability. You already have enough issues with Goku Vegeta Blue. The last thing you want is having other units also be boneheads like this. But with a more stacked team, this unit will be the main weakness. And so the opportunity to actually transform will still be there. It just might not be as easily accessible as it was on this particular run. But if you've given your unit maximum dodge, then you will have an out any possible instance where you could be taking some potentially lethal damage, but maybe you don't want to. All signs point to dodge. I'm turning into truth. It's weird. It's weird. I don't like it. But you know what, though? It does make sense. I'm not a 3 dodge believer, but I'm a believer in maximum dodge. That I will admit. Oh, wow. Okay. Zamasu, Gowasu dodge both. All right. We still have double Whis, so I'm going to put the Tech Vegito Blue in slot 1 just to kind of see how much he does. And then we'll have the AGL finish him off, because this is where it ends. He's not surviving this turn. Okay. 10.8 million attacks it on the Tech Vegito. That's awesome. One of my first units that I ever pulled in this game. I love seeing him do these types of numbers. Love it. More? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's his Link buddy. One more? Dude! That's 4 for 4. Is there one more? No way. Okay, I was gonna say, no way, dude. All right. 7.4 million attacks. That is what we wrap this up with for the 55% first look LR Goku Vegeta Blue into Vegito Blue. So next up, I will be maxing out this character fully rainbow with max links, and let's see what the other end of the spectrum looks like. Let's see how destructive this unit can be with maximum dodge and maximum potency in every sense of the word. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on this Goku Vegeta unit? What are your thoughts on the Vegito? Do you agree with my assessment that the main priority should be to simply just get your Goku Vegeta to the point where they can transform? And in the meantime, don't worry about criticals, don't worry about additionals, just try to survive. I think that's just the harsh reality on the situation. The unit just can't sustain without more defense, and dodge is defense. Let me know your thoughts overall in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let you know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly. Also, let me know if I happen to mumble anything just complete gibberish. I am half asleep right now. Good night.